Okay, today what we're going to be doing is going through a pre-op check on a tractor, and this is the same pre-op check listed in the curriculum folder in the machinery activity, as you can see here. So initially what we're going to do is we're going to start off, tractor is a Kubota L3430. The hours we'll get to in a moment, today's date, and then inspected by you. I'm gonna go through this check sheet. It's just a pre-op check on a piece of equipment. Starting off with the engine oil. First thing we're gonna do is make sure we have a clean rag. We're gonna find the dipstick. And then we're going to pull the dipstick out, and as you can see here, there are two lines. Some equipment has a different setup, so what we're wanting is oil to be in between these two dots on our dipstick for proper level. Currently, engine oil is a good level. Check the hydraulic powertrain fluid. And it might be a little hard to see, but our level is right in between at proper level for the hydraulic fluid. Coolant level is based upon this level on our reservoir. Okay. And so we want to check and make sure that's at a proper level. It has a full mark and a low mark, and we're currently right in the middle, so our coolant is okay. Fuel level is on our cab, and our fuel level is good. Then our air cleaner. Pull our two air cleaners. We have a primary filter, and then our internal pre-cleaner or secondary filter, and both are clean. Want to make sure our dust cup is pointing down. Check our radiator screens, and on this equipment it has two. We have one right here and one there. They're both clean, and our grill is clean as well. Next is our safety shields. This shield is in place along with our cover to our PTO, and then our safety shields on the side of our tractor are also in place. Want to check our brakes, make sure they're unlocked, and so we want to make sure that they have the same amount of travel when we push down on them, which they do. The seat belt, make sure our seatbelt is good, that it functions. The operator seat should be able to move. Our ROPS are internal. This is a cab tractor and it does have ROPS. So I'm going to check our safety start system. Safety start is in with my clutch. It won't start unless my clutch is engaged. Then we'll check our indicators. I turn my lights on, and without my engine on, the battery indicator and the oil pressure indicator light is on correctly, which is true. Check my hazards, and inside the cab they're both on. Blinkers. While we're in the cab is check for a clean operator station. There shouldn't be any garbage or anything in those lines. Next is we're gonna go back to our tire inflation. And if you look at the tire size, will determine whether or not you have bias ply tires or radial tires. These are bias ply tires, and so the proper inflation is 1 to 2 cleats touching the ground, and I'm looking at these parts right there. And our right rear is okay on tire pressure, so we'll make a note. Right front low. Next, we want to make sure our S&V sign, slow moving vehicle sign, is in place, which is this orange and red. And we don't seem to have any leaks. We do a walk around, there are no leaks on the equipment. We'll check that. And then our proper 3-point, if we were hitching, proper 3-point pins. As you can see, our 3-point does not have a hitch connected to, but we would make sure that we used a category 1, category 2 pin. Then we want to check our danger warning and caution labels. As you can see, we have a warning, which is orange. Same thing back here, which is orange as well and covered up, so those would need to be cleaned. The current drawbar position is centered, and our PTO is not in use, and then we don't have a trailing piece of equipment, so there's no chain hit connected to that. And that would include our pre-operational check on this piece of equipment.